Today we're going to be learning how to cook chicken gyros. Okay, so we're going to need so here we have our chicken thigh meat all chopped and ready. We're going to make a little marinade now. So first of all, we're going to add a tablespoon of chopped garlic, about 300 millilitres of yoghurt. Then we're going to add our spice mix. And then we're going to give that a good stir. We could also use halloumi if you want to do a vegetarian option. So give that a good stir. We're also going to grate in just a little bit of lemon rind. And then we'll juice in half the lemon as well. I'm just using my hand just to keep the seeds out of the way. And then we can put that in the fridge for an hour or so. Okay, so now while we're leaving the chicken to marinate, we're going to make a little salsa for inside our gyros wrap. So we just need the red onion, cucumber and tomato, and we're going to finely chop these. And add these to a bowl. You use any onion, red, white. And then we're going to need a little bit of cucumber, again, finely cut. Okay, and then we've got them in the bowl and we're going to give them a good mix. Right, the only problem I've got now is that bowl's not big enough. Obviously, I've not picked the right size bowl, so let's get a bigger bowl. And give it a good stir. To go along with our chicken gyros, we're going to do a little tzatziki. And this is a nice, easy, fresh recipe. We're going to grate half the cucumber. What we need to do is squeeze as much. If you see the water coming out the cucumber, we want to get as much as that out. So we've got the water out, just so when we've done our dip, it'll stop the yoghurt separating. 300 grams of Greek yoghurt, or natural. Squeeze half a lemon. The mint leaves, and then what we want to do is bunch them up and finely chop them. Just roughly chop them any old way, chuck them in. This is optional, we can use a little bit of dill. And then we're going to have a little bit of salt. And then just a couple of tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And then we can put that aside. That's your tzatziki dip ready for after. So here we're going to make an easy, simple flatbread recipe to accompany the gyros. And then give it a good stir. Actually, it's going to be a lot easier just to get our hands in there. So all we're going to do is knead it. Okay, so now we're just going to chuck this onto the board. And that's starting to come together now. And as it's coming together, we can clean the board up a little bit. Leave that for 5 minutes. Now, we're coming back to cooking the gyros. We refrigerated that in the fridge for about an hour, hour and a half. We've heated up the pan, roughly on a medium heat. We're going to add some olive oil. Don't need too much. We're going to heat that up for a second or two. Get all that sauce in. And we're just going to fry that off on just a gentle heat. We'll put that to the side and we'll get on with the flatbreads. So now we're going to go back to our flatbread. A little bit of flour for dusting, just to roll it out, break a little bit off. And then just roll him out. So now we've got the pan come up to temperature and drop it straight in. As it cooks, you'll start to see the bubbles rise in the middle. There we go. So now just a couple of minutes on the other side. Happy with that. Now to serve up. So we've got our one wrap. A little bit of our salsa. Need a bigger spoon for this, I think. Tzatziki. There you go, all done.
It's naughty though. It's not.